Welcome to Carter's Cafe. Today I'm gonna be making 7 coffees for 7 rappers, and it's your guys' job to guess who is getting which drink. Today, to be making these coffees, I'm gonna be using my cool and epic espresso setup, including the Breville Bambino Plus and also the Kin Grinder K6, which I use with a drill. That's another story. I'm also gonna be using medium roasted beans from Ethiopia. To start off, I'm gonna show you guys how I pull a shot, and so for our first rapper, they're gonna be getting a double shot of espresso. So the first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna weigh your beans and you're gonna warm up the system. So I start by getting a shot rolling, and I start by weighing my beans. Now after that is the part you all have been waiting for, where I empty it into the grinder and I connect the drill. After that, I throw this little thing on, and then we grab our very cool drill grounded coffee. Grind. With that, we're gonna go over to the sink and we're just gonna insert our WDT tool. We throw that back in here, and then we gotta tamp our coffee. So I get it kind of leveled out there. For this tamper, I just throw it right here. I throw this on it, I tamp it, I blow off the coffee, I go, and then we got our tamped coffee. I mean, you see that? It's beautiful, it's cool, it looks like a corn maze, and that's what we're gonna be pulling today. After that, guys, we come back to our espresso setup. We put on this little puck screen so that my coffee machine doesn't explode or something, and then we start freaking taking the shot. I think I got a really bad shot of that pull, but that was beautiful. And there you have it, guys. This is one shot of it. Well, it's called like a double shot, but like I only pulled one shot. Espresso makes no sense, but it's 2 fluid ounces, so this is a double shot of espresso. And now that we've made our first drink, it's time to reveal who the rapper was. This is for Kendrick Lamar. I feel like he would take coffee, just a basic, straight, double shot of espresso. He'd get in the studio and he'd go straight to work. He doesn't need anything special. He just cooks with a little bit of caffeine. And with that being said, I'm gonna try this, except it's definitely a little hot and I'm gonna burn my tongue, but it's for the content. Yep, that's hot. I feel like this is what Kendrick Lamar would have if he went to a coffee shop, and that's why I made it for him. Nope, that definitely burnt my tongue. That second sip burnt my tongue. Now that I've made a coffee for Kendrick Lamar, I'm gonna do that all over again, but I'm gonna do cool variations for what I think other rappers would like. And I really hope these rappers don't mind me putting my fingers in their coffee beans. Alrighty, boys, we have what looks to be our second puck of the night, and by the night I mean the morning, and I'm ready to pull this shot of espresso. Oh shoot, I forgot to stop it. Now for this second drink, I'm gonna be making an Americano, which is basically just espresso with hot water. It's what Americans got in World War II, is like what I was told, because they were like, I want coffee and I'm fighting in Italy, and I don't know, they didn't like how strong the espresso was. I wouldn't do that personally. I would just take the espresso straight, but they didn't like it, and so basically they just wanted it more like drip coffee, and so they took the, why am I giving a history lesson right now? They took the espresso, they put hot water in it, it diluted it, and they basically had drip coffee. I'm gonna pour this in the glass, and I'm heating up my sink. And so with that being said, I've got very hot water here, and I'm gonna fill my glass. And it's now an Americano, guys. This is an Americano that I made in Carter's Cafe. Alrighty, boys, after some stirring and making this Americano what an Americano is, we have an Americano. This drink I would like to dedicate, and by dedicate I mean I'd give to Mr. J. Cole. I just feel like Kendrick, he's got like there's certain times where you see that strength and that intensity and that true impressiveness in his works of art, but at the same time, a lot of his stuff is just a little diluted to the point where it's just kind of sad to see him not live up to his full potential of projects like 2014 Forest Hills Drive or For Your Eyes Only. I'm hoping this doesn't suck as much as espresso, but it's got tap water in it. And in America, I don't think tap water is very safe. That's not bad. That really isn't. It's got all the flavor, all the taste of espresso, but like, it doesn't hit you like a brick wall. Now next up, we're gonna be making a cortado, which is a Spanish drink that incorporates 1 part of espresso to 1 part of steamed milk. Now, they're supposed to be served in a Gibraltar glass, and I don't have a Gibraltar glass, so today we're gonna be making our cortado in a wine glass. Same as always, I know you guys are getting the drill here. We are gonna start by emptying our espresso and pouring a new shot. Alrighty, we got our 1 shot of espresso. We're gonna pour this into our fancy Gibraltar glass. And now we've gotta steam some milk. Now I'll be for real with you guys. I'm not great at steaming milk. It's not my specialty, but we're gonna do it today. So we're gonna start with our steamy milker thing, is what I like to call that. And our milk. Because you need milk. Anyway, we're gonna be doing about 2 fluid ounces, because that's how much espresso we've poured. And so I'm gonna guess, and that's our milk. Look at my milk, guys. It's about to come out of the thing, but it looks cool and epic. Next up, we're gonna get our steam wand ready. I just kinda run it a little bit, and it like does its thing. It like blows out a ton of water, and I'm like, I don't want that in my milk. And then I stop it, and I throw this cap over here, and then I open it up, and I go bam, 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 bam. Okay, now that my palm is feeling that it's pretty hot, I stop the steam wand, and it is so loud. Okay, look at my steamed milk, guys. It is steamed, in fact, and it's warm. Now all we have to do is take our Gibraltar glass, which is housing the espresso. I'm getting notes of espresso, and then we stir this, and then we pour. And we keep pouring. And then we do a little latte art. And I definitely steamed way too much milk. But here is our finalized product. This is a cortado, ladies and gentlemen. Where's the center of the screen? And that's our cortado. I'll be honest, it's kind of hot to hold because it's a hot drink. And this is a hot drink for one of my favorite rappers of all time, MF Doom. Just one of the most fantastic artists of all time. Great producer too. Overall amazing, just as amazing as the cortado. This drink has class, and so does MF Doom, and it feels like something that he'd be like out on a freaking one of those, a balcony. He'd be out on a balcony in the West Coast, like making freaking mad villainy, and he'd be sipping a cortado, because he's not gonna be drinking the whole freaking latte and all the milk, but he's got something classy like a cortado to go along with him, and so that's what I would give him. Now, as far as tastes go, in this fancy Gibraltar glass, I mean, it's gotta taste pretty good. Dude. It doesn't get better than this. It really doesn't. I mean, the Gibraltar just adds to it so much, but this is just a yummy coffee for an amazing rapper who just deserves this so much. Like, I feel like the cortado is just something that like not too many people drink unless you like know what you're doing in a coffee shop. Like, you either go like full espresso or full latte, where you're on either sides of the spectrum. But MF Doom's a little off the beaten path. He makes his own way, and that's what makes me think that he would like a cortado. And the next one is gonna be an espresso romano with a twist. Now, an espresso romano is typically espresso with either lemon juice in it or a lemon pressed into it. And so I got a lemon just for this wrapper, and I got something else also for this wrapper. And there you have it, 1 shot of espresso coming right up, but we gotta make freaking espresso romano. And so I gotta cut up this lemon. I have a cutting board. Do I know how to cut? Do you have to wash a lemon? I'm gonna, do I like, I don't think I wash it with like dish soap. If anything, I get like dysentery or something, I don't know. That's probably big enough. I'm gonna show you how to cut up a lemon, because if there's one thing we learn on the That's Bars YouTube channel, it's how to cook. That's bars more like that's beets, but beets like spelled like the thing you grow on the ground. So first off, you're gonna want to put the knife on the lemon, and you're gonna want to cut it. And now, as you can tell, we have 2 halves of a lemon. Oh, that just squirted all over the floor. And then to make a slice of lemon, you then start cutting a slice of it. And I'm sorry to this wrapper, but they're definitely getting seeds in there. Lemon? I mean, guys, does it really get better than this? I mean, there's just, oh, that's glorious.
Now, we forgot about our surprise, because this wrapper is not no ordinary wrapper. I mean, he already is getting freaking lemon juice in his espresso, but he is also getting black sprinkles.
This is the kind of wrapper that I feel like he would have something weird like this. But like the black sprinkles are like him showing his fun side, but he's so edgy, and so he has black sprinkles instead of colorful sprinkles. And I don't know what my plan was on this, but I'm just gonna put them on the espresso Romano. I'm now realizing that they don't sit on top of the drink, and they fall into the drink.
That is 1 espresso Romano with black sprinkles. You've seen it here first. You've never seen it before. We make special creations here at Carter's Cafe.
Dude, the fact that it's gonna get weirder than this really speaks to the testament
of the wrappers that I'm gonna be making coffees for. But today, we have an espresso Romano with sprinkles, and I'm gonna take this lemon out because it's done its course. I have an espresso Romano, it's dripping. It's dripping. I have an espresso Romano with black sprinkles, and I'm gonna taste it here first for you guys and let you know if this is what you should be ordering from a cafe, like what I think this wrapper would order from Carter's Cafe. Trademark Carter's Cafe. Now, I feel like it's proper time to introduce this wrapper. This is made for JPEG Mafia. I feel like he's just so far off the beaten path, a little more than MF Doom, where he is ordering whatever this is. And I think that it fits his vibe because he's edgy with the freaking black sprinkles, but he's fun, but also the lemon just adds some of a tartness, and it puts a tartness in some people's mouths. A lot of people don't like JPEG Mafia, and he's a very acquired taste, like I feel like this espresso Romano will be. And with that said, I'm just procrastinating taking my first sip of this, but here goes nothing. I'm gonna be in the bathroom for 15 minutes after this. Oh, I got none of the sprinkles. They're probably at the bottom at this point, but that lemon juice really adds a freaking tartness to this thing. That is, you know what? That is quite the thing to get you wired up as much as JPEG Mafia's production is. Oh. On to the next one. Okay, I took some time off camera to clean up our set, and it's time to move on to this next drink. Now for this next drink, I'm gonna be making an iced vanilla latte, but as with all these other drinks, with a twist. For this next one too, I'm gonna be bringing out my special vanilla syrup that I make for my lattes every morning, and also my cool iced latte freaking little mason jar looking thing. So we got our milk, we got our syrup that I make with love from on the stove. Alrighty, to make the Carter's Cafe specialty vanilla latte, you first of all need your espresso. You take this glass. Normally we give our customers new glasses, but that's fine. You throw some espresso in there, and then because this is Carter's Cafe and I make everything based on how Carter is feeling, I'm gonna take my syrup and I'm just gonna guess how much I wanna put in there. So it's gonna be, this is actually gonna be so sad because I know what the twist is, and I love my lattes. But that's about good. So with the syrup, you get about to that level, then you add the milk. Then it's a vanilla iced latte. It's very special, very different.
The difference at Carter's Cafe is we don't add ice into it because it's already so chill and cool in this cafe that you don't even need ice.
I came up with that on the spot. I'm kind of proud of that. Alrighty, you add all your freaking milk, and that is freaking perfect. I forgot I'm putting other things in here, so I might need a little extra space.
Now, normally I'd serve my customers this drink, but I have something very special planned for this artist, and that is salt, pepper, and mayonnaise. I'm putting salt, pepper, and mayonnaise in this drink. And as I say this out loud, I really don't want to do this. But it's what I would serve them. And so I have to.
At Carter's Cafe, we freshly grind our salt, only for our most special of customers.
Next up, we're going to be adding our pepper. I mean, after the pepper, I feel like we got a pretty good basis of what we're going with here. I mean, check this out, guys. Tell me that is not something you would love to drink. And with that being said, we're gonna add our mayonnaise. Now, I'd advise you to skip ahead to the timestamp on screen if you don't wanna see mayonnaise, but some of us suffer to give our customers what they deserve. You know, you wanna mix up your mayonnaise and really make sure it's homogenized, and then you wanna take a slab of it, and you just wanna, oh God, you just wanna put it in there and get it nice and in there, and you wanna stir it in. So I'm realizing that mayonnaise does not stir in quite well to a latte. I'm shaking at the thought of this. And you might be wondering, who is this for? Well, this is for the one and only Drake. I'm gonna be giving this to Aubrey Drake Graham, and looking at it, yeah, I just don't really like his music, and I feel like this is what I would serve him, to hopefully jolt him back into the place he was at in 2015 or something. Okay, let's just take a look at what I got here.
And that's what I'm dealing with. I'm shaking.
Okay, here goes nothing. What a strong drink for the man Drake. I don't even want to look at it. I just really think it would kick him into gear, and it'd spark him to start doing normal things. I'm gonna be right back, and we're gonna make the 6th drink for our 6th wrapper.
Okay. After that one, guys, we're gonna ramp things down a little bit,
and for our 6th drink, we're gonna be making 2 shots of espresso and a Red Bull. And we have our 2 shots of espresso and a Red Bull. And we're gonna combine them for this next, the wrapper after Drake.
here goes nothing. Hopefully this fits. Oh, that's beautiful.
And with that being said, it's time to stir this one up and give it a taste test. The top is like, wait, this is crazy. This is like, dude, I'm not even joking. This is like a root beer float. I think that's about as far as I'm gonna mix it. This is certainly one of the most interesting drinks on the menu at Carter's Cafe, where you can come, you can order 2 shots of espresso and a freaking Red Bull to start your day. And I'm starting to feel a lot of this coffee. That being said, it's time to announce which wrapper this coffee is for, and this is for the one and the only Miles. It makes the most sense, because how else is he supposed to start his day and make those noises without something like 2 shots of espresso and a freaking Red Bull? There's not much more I can say. His music is chaotic, this drink is chaotic, and honestly I thought this would be a normal drink, but I'm actually a little scared now. But here goes nothing. Okay,
Oh. So you very much taste the strength of the espresso in this cream looking top with like a bit of the straight acidity of the Red Bull. Yeah, that's pretty bad. You know what, guys? I think Carter's Cafe had a good run. I think we had a good run. I think the coffees we made were coffees for sure. And I mean, I've just gotten so much joy and excitement being the owner of Carter's Cafe, trademark Carter's Cafe, that the 7th drink is gonna have to wait. Aww. And so this is where I need help from you guys. I need you guys to comment down below what you want to see in the second video of Carter's Cafe, which rappers you want to see me make coffees for, and I will maybe take them into consideration and maybe make a part 2 to this video. Thank you guys seriously so much for watching this video. I mean, it means the world to me. I love freaking music. I love freaking making coffee, and this just blending the two worlds was freaking, it was a lot of fun for me. If you guys want to see kind of some of the behind the scenes of this video and see more of this, make sure to go and join the freaking Discord. Go and talk to the cool other people who watch this channel. And also, freaking, why do I keep saying that? Just subscribe. Go down there, hit the red button, make it gray, subscribe so that you can see more and you can see the freaking, goodness gracious, I can't stop saying it. See the second part of this video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It means the world to me. And always, if you're in the area, come to Carter's Cafe and we'll serve you right.